All right, Subina is joining us from Dibrugarh, Assam. Subina, good morning. A happy Bhogali Bihu to you. We've seen your detailed report telling us about the celebrations of Bhogali Bihu, and I see a very vibrant day, sunlit day behind you. Tell us how is the day beginning when we talk of celebrations of Bhogali Bihu there, and also help us understand the relevance of the festival with the youth, with the present generation in Assam.
Right. A very happy Makar Sankranti to all the viewers of DD India and Preeti, you as well as, this Magh Bihu is associated with the nature as the sun is moving towards the northern hemisphere right from today onwards. So this phenomena is celebrated across India and not just as in the form of Pongal or Makar Sankranti, but also in the form of Magh Bihu, which is celebrated in Assam. Now, during the month of Posh, when the villagers and the farmers have completed their paddy cultivation, the harvest is at their home, their barns are filled with rice, and now, it's time to feast. The youngsters and the women, men, they come together. It is as you said, what is the relevance? It is the bonhomie of the community to strengthen the community stronghold, and in the households of the villages it is celebrated. So the villagers are there on the eve of Bihu, that is the previous yesterday. They prepared the feast with the local vegetables. There is a tradition of stealing the local vegetables, fishes from the backyards. It brings up enjoyment and then bonhomie, brotherhood among the village, among the people of Assam. And then they prepare the feast on the night of Uruka. Now, like in Gujarat, you said, like people celebrate it with kites, flying kites prepared with different themes. So same here for Assam. People make bhelaghors, especially the youngsters, who are called as Deka Loras. They prepare bhelaghors out of different themes, the current themes which are running across the world, across the nation, across the state. So this time, the bhelaghors which have come into the social media are of Zubeen Garg or bhelaghors related to Philips radio. So different kinds of current issues are made in these bhelaghors, which are prepared by the youngsters. They prepare the feasts throughout the night, and they dance, they eat, and the women, the local women out there make different kinds of pitas. There are glutinous rice, different kinds of rice varieties, Preetis, which are cultivated in Assam. So some are glutinous, these are known as Bora Saul, then Kumul Saul. Then out of these, pitas are make rice cakes, which serve the platters of Assamese cuisines. They are like til pita, which is very famous in Assam, and now it's not just famous in Assam, but I think across the world. Wherever you go in Assam, you will be served til pita. Then we have sunga pita, then we have tel pitas, which are prepared in oil-based pitas, preferably known as malpuas in other parts of the country, but with a different regional touch, prepared with bora rice. So
Right.
we have pitas, rice cakes prepared from oil-based, water-based, and different kinds of feast. And today morning, the relevance, you said the spiritual relevance is that they pray to the god fire. They burn mejis. A meji bonfire is prepared, which is burnt, and then the pitas, ma khorai, that is black gram, akhoi, and different kinds of grains that have been cultivated across the year, that is offered to the sun god and the god fire, like meji. Meji is like ancestors, G Ye is like fire, and J is like fly away.
Right.
Like when you offer to the god of fire, the ancestors get happy and they just get moksha. So this is the relevance. And even today, it is a festival of community. And that is why it is still important among the generations, and it keeps the Assam youngsters
All
alive
right.
in the spirit of Bihu Preeti.
All right, Subina. So that was a wholesome, extensive explanation of Bhogali Bihu. Thank you so much for joining in with those insights and those updates.